Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to another Route 24 video. This is our Caligula Overdose playthrough for the PS4. If you missed the last part, you'll find a link down in the description. I'll put it there for you, so you can catch up if you need to. We're looking for Stork, I guess, and everyone keeps referring to him as like a pervert because he was in the bath peeping, which is a crime. Don't do that. Definitely try to avoid committing crimes if you can. This place is huge, by the way. I don't know if we need to actually like be all over this place. Like, we don't like this. Like, the direction we need to be is in the other way. But just to see what's over here, like, we can go here. It's not like blocked off or anything. Oh well, actually that takes us back to the end. My bad. We've been here. I was confused. Sorry for wasting your time and making you have to look at that loading screen. Okay, but I mean, like, if we go to the right, like to this other save point, like we can go down that hallway. But it's telling us to go here. So there's like a lot of like stuff, I think, around here. So yeah, I mean, like, we got another party member. Speaking of which, I think we should put her in the party. Level 19, so she's a little under-leveled. We're not under-leveled per se, she's just like not as high as a level as we are. So I'll drop Kensuke and I'll pull her in. Alright, that's probably a good party for now. Just to keep things balanced. So we're supposed to look for anything that's suspicious, because I guess like Stork has this weird ability to transform into stuff and then peep like on people, and that's like his thing. So we're supposed to go and just like look for hi there. Look for like suspicious stuff. So we did run into Sweet Pea, and she's here somewhere. Or she just ran away after we embarrassed her. I noticed that like Stork is called Stork. He doesn't like have a P at the end of his name. It's not Stork P or whatever. But everyone else, not everyone else, but a lot of the other like bosses have P. So we have Kagi P, Sweet P, and then we saw like EKP and whatever. I mentioned that before, but but P, I'm really certain at least, stands for producer. So, I mean, because they're music producers. So that's what that P is for. I guess, but not everyone has like a P in their name. So Stork doesn't, and Thorn doesn't, and Shonen Doll doesn't. Okay, so he's here somewhere apparently. He's getting really excited. Apparently he can see up this girl's skirt. This girl with glasses. So what girl would that be? Okay, but apparently he can see up her skirt somehow. So he's here somewhere. I guess we have to go and like kick something. Speaking of like kicking random stuff, like I remember a long time ago now at this point when Radiata Stories came out, and like on the website listed as one of the features, like a thing that was being promoted, was that you could kick stuff. You could just kick random shit in the game. That was like an actual feature that on the website they're like, yeah, play Radiata Stories, you can kick stuff. So I mean, it worked. I bought the game and then I did kick a bunch of random shit. Is there any other game that where you just like can kick shit for no reason? Or I guess for not no reason. Like, they did have a reason in that game. It was like to investigate pretty much. It was like the game's version of like just investigating, like by pressing circle or X or whatever is the command button in the country you're in right now. The command button thing is like really confusing, especially for me, like when I play English games and Japanese games. My PS4 is a Japanese PS4, so on the system menu and all that stuff, circle is confirm, and X is cancel. When I'm playing a game like this, obviously it matches up completely the same and it's never an issue, but like when I jump on my other account and I play English games and the confirm button is X, like that's the worst, because it'll just like, yeah, it's confusing. I had a couple issues where I was playing with friends, and when they send you like an invite on PlayStation Network, like it shows up and you have to like confirm it or whatever, right? But it's like really confusing because like the game that I was in had X for confirm, but the system menu has circle for confirm. But like for some reason it like didn't go the way that I was expecting it, so I kept like accidentally like declining my friends' invites, and I'm like, well, I'm really, really sorry about this. Like, my situation is not normal and I'm confusing myself. I don't know. Like, I kind of wish that they just kept the buttons the same. I don't know why they changed it, to be honest. Like, I really don't know. Because, like, X means bad, right? That's like a thing, that's a sign for bad, so that's not confirmed, but I don't know. I just, one of those mysteries of international gaming. You know, I just realized that like I switched the battle like to auto immediately, and I didn't even bother to like check out Aya's actual skills. I'm just letting her do her thing, and I'm assuming she's doing a bang-up job, so we'll just let her do her thing. Am I fine for spamming skills? I don't know. I've just been hitting circle a lot and not really thinking about my actions. Much like real life, where I don't think about what I do. I'm out of soul charge, so let me fix that. Okay, I'm just gonna trust that Nifei is gonna take care of it with her hammer. She didn't, but someone else did. I still don't know when this game is coming out in English, and I assume it's gonna be like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be like in the first, there's a lot of people here, the first quarter of 2019. I don't know if there's gonna be any like weird delays or anything. Like I mentioned, I'm reasonably sure this game is being published in English by NIS. And I don't know, they did like Ease 8, and there's all that like, you know, there's all that stuff about Ease 8 with the English release, how some people were upset that Exceed wasn't doing it, and then NIS kind of like took 8 from them, and then the translation was messed up. You can like go and like Google it, but like there's like some really funny translations, like translation problems with Ease 8, the English release. And then there's like some parts of the game that just like wasn't translated. Like some dialogue boxes would just show up in Japanese, so I don't know, I guess some people are maybe upset about NIS about that. But this is also gonna be NIS, so maybe it'll be delayed, because like the PC release of Ease 8 was really delayed, and I don't think the Switch release of Ease 8 was delayed, but it did have a lot of translation errors, which is kind of weird because it came out after the PS4 release. But I mean, assuming everything goes well, this will be out in a reasonable amount of time, and you can enjoy it in English. And then I guess you don't have to deal with my bad translations. Did I grab the thing in here? Yeah. So yeah, we're supposed to be looking for Stork. He's supposed to be in here somewhere. So he's disguised as something. And he can maybe peep on girls somehow with whatever he is. So after this fight, we'll go look for something that like maybe doesn't fit. For something that's like weird or whatever. Okay, so something that's weird. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do these one by one. I mean, I guess they'll look that weird. Oh, it was the bench the whole time. Yeah, so he broke through his illusion. Just runs away. I guess based on the map, he ran this way. Damn you, shield. I mean, that was my fault, 100%. I should have actually previewed what was gonna happen, and I didn't. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, I'm excited to hear the rest of the soundtrack. Because like it is like a bunch of Vocaloid producers that are just like coming together to make these dungeon tracks. I mean, I'm not like really, I guess what's the word? I'm not like super like familiar with a lot of the different Vocaloid producers, but I do know like some of the really big names, I guess. Like Chocho P and Dekonina, who's doing this song right now. Okay, just follow the map, I guess. There's like a thing over here, so I'm just gonna grab that. I feel like there's like way more enemies in the field in this dungeon than there was in the last one. Or maybe there's not, it's not that there's more in the field, but there's like, I feel like there's more in battles. Or that could just be like the normal difficulty curve of this game, like that's just a natural progression. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, so hopefully there's no shield this time. Okay, there is. My bad. So we'll just break that shield. I'm wasting so much time by actually not paying attention to the actions. It didn't even have a shield. God damn. Like when I went to break it, it did, like the enemy didn't even have the shield up. Yes. I guess when this game comes out in English, it'll have been almost a full year since the Japanese release, because this came out like in the middle of May or something like that. So it'll be probably like 10 months or something. That's alright. I'm excited for games in September. And by games in September, I guess I'm just excited for the World Ends With You. I had like a huge craving, like an urge to play that game. So I actually got my like parents to like mail me a copy, my copy from home. I asked my parents if they could like go through my boxes in my like old room, and I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a game called The World Ends With You. It's, you know, it's a DS game. And then I got them to mail it to me, and it came. And then like I was gonna play it, and then I heard about the Switch remake, and then I was just like, no, I'm just gonna wait. Like I don't want to like get started on the game and then like start from the very beginning when the Switch version comes out. So I'm really excited for that. And I actually totally forgot that the remake, I don't know, of Zone of the Enders Second Runner is coming out. And I actually never played all of Second Runner as a kid, so I'm curious to like actually play it. And the price doesn't seem that bad. It's not like a full $60, $7 game. It's just like $50 maybe. So it's like a little more reasonable because it's like, you know, I guess like a remake. But what's really cool about this one is that it has VR support. So even if you're playing on a PS4, you can play it with PSVR. If you're playing on a PC, you can use the Vive or the Oculus Rift. So I'm really curious to see how the game will play, but I'm worried that I'll just get like really, really sick. Because it's like a high-speed robot action game. Like you're moving really fast, and I'm like, I don't want to like put that like a VR headset on and then like get really motion sick. So I don't know how it's gonna work. But I mean, I've already added to my wish list, so I just like logged on to Steam and I just like put on my wish list because, you know, it'll probably eventually go on sale as we approach like Steam's like Black Friday sale or whatever. And even if it doesn't, I guess, you know, I might get Steam credit for Christmas. And then I can put that towards some games. I have so many games on my Steam wishlist. I have that I just added recently, and I have the 2 Yakuza games that are announced for Steam. Zero, which already came out a couple weeks ago at this point, and then Kiwami. So I want to get those. And a bunch of just other JRPG stuff. I have like FF12 on there still. It's like funny because like when I first started using Steam, I was only playing. Okay, I was only playing shooting games, but that was JRPGs. Anyway, so Stork is here and he's like, he wants to smell this lady, this girl. That's my hint, I guess. So I'm looking for. Okay, whatever. The first time it wasn't bad. We actually didn't even have to kick anything. We just had to like go up to it, and then it triggered the scene for us. Okay, so our hint is... Okay, that's not a hint at all, actually. You could be anywhere. How big is this area, and like how much do I have to sweep? I just want this thing. Oh, it's locked. I guess I have to kill this guy. Maybe I'll start playing the game properly. Maybe I'll stop mashing circle. I think I was doing it because like for the longest time I didn't have to think about fights. But now it looks like enemies are getting a tiny bit smarter. They're using the shield and stuff. Okay, that looks fine. I'll just... Like, as long as they're not using the shield or whatever, then it's usually an easy fight. Oh, okay. I was just gonna run back and grab that other remnant thing. Alright, well that was a fast fight. Alright, well, we should just like take a break here, so we'll come back with another part. We'll go look for Stork wherever he is in here. So if you don't want to miss next part when it comes on the channel, just keep an eye on it. It'll be up really soon. let me know your thought. You can leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this game, or let me know what games you're looking forward to playing this year or next year, whatever. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want. I'll put a link to my Twitter profile in the description. And since you're still here, why not head on over to the channel and find another video to watch. If you like JRPGs, it's mostly JRPGs. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care.